Hey everybody, this is the Google Nexus S phone video review. As you can see in front of you, you got the Nexus S as it is. Very beautiful, sleek phone. I mean, looking around, it doesn't really have any buttons on the front face. Everything's a nice, smooth mirror finish. So you see, it does get very smudgy, and fingerprints show up very easily. As I show you my skylight. As you rotate it around, you can see there's the on button. Also in the front, you got the front-facing camera and the proximity sensors and the earpiece. On the back, you have the rear-facing camera, the LED flash, and your speaker. The Google brand, made by Samsung, with a bit of a odd bevel out on the bottom of the phone for the battery. Speaking of bevels, if I hold it at the right angle, you can see that this phone is laying perfectly still, like perfectly flat. However, it has a bit of a bend up to it, so it doesn't go in a straight line. It has a bit of a curve, which doesn't really, you don't really notice it at all, so it's kind of helpful. There's the volume rocker, and very smooth lines all the way around. There's where you can charge it up at the bottom. There's also the earphone jack. So design-wise, very smooth, very sleek, very stylish. There's the boxing. You know, take it all out. There's everything. There's your wall charger, micro USB connector, your booklets, and the headphones. I put these headphones on, and compared to my my usual headphones that I wear, these cancel out any background noise, everything. It's beautiful earphones. So way to go, Samsung, on that. So pretty much the best thing I like about this phone, besides the graphics, everything looks stunning and beautiful, and you know, everything Google does is phenomenal. You know, very basic, running the latest version of Android. You know, you have your apps, standard, the home key. Now, you see on the bottom, there's the the return key, the index, search, the home. Those really don't show up until you turn it on. And as I missed the one best part that I love about this thing, it's like an old TV set. Turn it off, boop. It's like an old TV. Love it. So like I said, the bottom buttons, they turn back on when you bring the power on. Swipe across to unlock, and you have your usual Google search bar. You have the YouTube searching, so it's like right up top. You can go boop, and you can pop in YouTube. I'm not going to accept service. You got your sporting news plus your weather right up top. Go this way, you can go to the market. And it's become kind of standard for a lot of phones I'm seeing is like this little home row key, which you got your Wi-Fi, your Bluetooth, GPS, refresh, brightness. The one thing I find funny, turn the Wi-Fi back on. See if I can get an up close view. If I can't. No, it seems like it's probably going to stay out of focus. I expect for a very decent camera. But as you can almost tell, but you can't. Right up here at the Wi-Fi bar, it varies between full strength and missing a bar. Now, that wouldn't be half bad for Wi-Fi enabled phones if my router wasn't right there. It's literally right there, and every once in a while you'll lose a bar. But, you know, besides that, the phone's beautiful, works very well. Just read about my review, and we can go into a little bit more detail. Video taking, camera, everything on this thing runs smooth. We go to the camera option. So as you can see, right down the bottom, you can take your picture, switch it from picture to video, and it stores the last known picture that you took. So all in all, I mean, just switch from picture to video with a swipe, and next thing you know, you're taking video. Ooh. Sorry, it's very weird looking at a, looking through the camera at another camera, videotaping the same thing. It's like the Matrix. But yeah, again, you have the record, switching from camera to video and back to the last known video, and on the bottom there's a whole row of options you can choose from. Kind of quality you want, flash, autofocus, various other things. So like I said, with this phone, Google and Samsung really outdid themselves on this one, just on form, functionality, the way it looks, the way it feels. It doesn't feel heavy at all, like it has a little bit of weight to it, but that's just it just reminds you that you have a phone in your hand. It's not too light to where you're going to forget about it. You put it in your pocket. It's not cumbersome. It isn't bulky. It's very nice, very designerish. So there's your little video review as quick as I can, and like I said, I'll have the rest of it in printed word. See you.